Well, hello, my YouTube friends. So I got more receipts. Okay, we'll go over this real quick. You saw this in my previous video. So we're back to yesterday and today. So 10 a.m. Spot, or at least a spot that Fresno Coin Gallery was charging me, which they always list on the receipt, was $29.28. All right, down 261 in 24 hours. By 1 p.m. that afternoon, when I went back to exchange those two half-ounce ones, they had spot listed at $29.42. Now today's Saturday, so is that Friday's close? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's Saturday right now. So we'll call that 4/4 at closing. $29.55 is what the Coin Gallery is charging me. Okay, I don't know Kitco or where they're getting their thing. They have a big TV up there showing the spot prices. So this is current right now. This is Saturday at 11:20 a.m. and you can see right there in the middle, Golden State Mint has silver at $29.67. Okay, and let me bring up the next one. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so here's APMEX at 11:21 Pacific time. They have silver right there in the middle at $29.86. Okay, well, that's 29 cents higher than what Fresno Coin Gallery is charging, right? I'm not going to argue with the coin shop over the price as long as it's lower. So, but for reference, this is the one I'll be using. Whether or not it's the one on whatever computer you're looking at, I can't speak to that. Okay, so I took those two half-ouncers back, and they swapped them out lickety-split. They didn't question. The one guy said, yeah, we really shouldn't even be selling those because they're not properly labeled. And I said, yeah, just give me one of those, whatever, it don't matter. Because I always buy and sell from there, and their prices are what they are. So I got this OPM. I saw someone else had one of these, got the mushroom. Appears to still be in the original packaging. Now the plastic has come in contact with it and slightly discolored the silver. I'll probably leave it in there. I mean, if I take it out and wipe that, okay, I got rid of that and it's all clean again. But now every time I touch it, I'm putting fine scratches on it and leaving my fingerprint oil on it. And so I'll probably just leave it in there, but that's what I got in place of the 2 1/2ers. Okay, now I bought 2 1-ouncers when I went back that afternoon, and they were charging $29.42. I bought 2 8 Eagles, and exactly, oh yeah, that's right. So one of them was this one, and I was going to cut it out of the plastic and put it in the tube. Where's my tube? There it is. But then, I just, because it takes up too much space, right? I don't like these things taking up too much space. But on the other hand, the coin is protected, right? And so it is in perfect condition, or as perfect as it can be, or whatever. So I decided to go ahead and leave it in there. We'll see if the plastic damages it over the years, or until I can give it away. If you guys know anything about these, I'm curious if, okay, it's a 2019, right? You can see it right there. So does that mean the Christmas card is from 2019? Or did they just use random year Eagles in there? But regardless, that's one of the ones I bought. And so the problem that created is I had to buy another one to replace that one. It was going to go in the tube. And so in no particular order, because I got the tube, I counted how many I needed. So I bought 2 that afternoon when I went back. And And yeah, it's a 92. And right after I said I'm going to start getting them from the 2010s, I went and bought another 1992. Right? So, yeah, call me a liar. Yeah, I know, I'm a big liar. So, but any event, that's one of the ones I bought. And then I went back today, which is why I have the 4-4 closing price there. I don't know if I have too many Eagles or one was left over. Well, let's take a look at all of them. Okay, so, I bought 3 today. That's right. That's my new one. Okay. Oh no, it's 4-4. I bought 2. Where's the receipt? Oh, here it is. Right there. 4-5. I bought 3. Okay. I'm not losing my mind. Well, I am, but that's not the issue right at hand. So I bought a 2013. And I'm gambling that as soon as the as soon as the market opens on Sunday afternoon, that the silver is going to jump up to above $30 an ounce, which would be anywhere from a 15-cent gain to a 45-cent gain, depending on who you're asking. So, and I bought this one, a 2013. I think these are all 2013s that I got today. And 2012. So hopefully the newer ones have fewer issues than the older ones. Okay, so let's get this tube. Let's back out a little bit. And we'll see if this tube holds 20. Okay, it's empty. So let's see here. Okay, which ones do we have here? We'll get a quick look at them before they go into storage. A little bit of edge toning on that one. So that's 5. There's a little bit of edge toning on it. That's an 87. Now, I've been buying these little by little for a while. And it was only recently that I decided to go ahead and finish off that tube when the spot price started getting really high. There's another 87. But all of these are in the high $30 out the door range. And so what that means is this tube, I will know that it's some of the newer stuff I bought, and that means it'll have to be some of the last stuff I sell. There's another 87. All right, because I know it'll be a few years before I'm above water on this particular tube. And they all have slightly different prices. Okay, that's 3 by 5 is 15. All right, but I have, if I have to sell metal, I have other metal. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have other metal that I bought longer ago that I am above water on, because all this stuff I'm below water, and it's going to be a few years, 3 or 4 or 5 years before I'm above water on this bundle. We'll see if it fits. And I had problem with this particular tube previously. That one ended up on top. And look, you see it still barely fits in there. But that's solid. There ain't going to be no vibration there because this is shorter than it should be. So, okay, finished that tube. Picked up some extra stuff. Even got another 86. Remember that weird looking 86? So I backed up the truck. I bought the dip. I bought in the red. I'm gambling that by Sunday evening, the spot price will be above $30 for silver. So who wants to take that bet? If you do or you don't, head to the coin store this weekend, or at least place your order online this weekend. All right, my friends, you have a good day.